So today we're going to talk about what do we need to start our writer's workshop. So when I think about writing, I think about what supplies do I need to help me write. Okay? So down here with me, I have some different things and I am going to show them to you. But I want you to think up here in your brain, what types of things do you need to help you write? So I'm looking around here and I have, let's see, I have a pencil. I think a pencil is very important because it's what we're going to use to write with. But I also have a pen. So you can use a pencil or excuse me, you can use a pencil or a pen, but I prefer a pencil because if I make a mistake, I can erase it because sometimes that does happen. I also have markers down here, but in this case, I don't really think that we can use markers for writing. So I'm just going to put those to the side. And I remember I have my pencil and my pen. Okay. So what do you write on? Do we write on the wall? No, I don't think our parents would like that. So we're definitely not going to write on the wall. But I would think that we would need to write on paper. So here I have a blank sheet of paper and I also have a notebook. So for me, I would probably choose the notebook over the blank sheet of paper because with the notebook, it has lines. And I like that the notebook has lines. And it also reminds me that when I write left to right and then top to bottom. Okay. So here's a notebook. So I think it's a good idea to have a notebook or even a sheet of paper if we don't have a notebook. Okay. So those are two supplies that we have so far. A pen or a pencil and then a notebook. Okay. So is there like a special pen or pencil that you can use or a special notebook? I think that when I write, I always keep my stuff in a notebook that I like, a notebook that I know that I can find, or a journal too. A journal is a great thing to write in as well. So thinking of that, like a notebook or a journal, and I use my favorite pen or pencil. So here, this is a mechanical pencil, or you can use a regular pencil. It's totally up to you. Okay. So how do you organize your materials? I think this is super important because the word organization means like where do we keep our materials? So I think it's important to keep your materials in a place that you can always find them because when it's time for writing, we don't want to have to run from room to room or place to place looking for our materials. We want to have them all nice and neat and organized in one area so we know always where to find them. And also keeping them together. So if you have like a pencil box or a pencil pouch, you can put your pens and your pencils in there so that you already know where to find them. And then you can just place them nice and neatly on top of your notebook. And so that goes into, again, where will we keep them? I say keep your items somewhere where you know that you can find them because that's the most important thing is being organized. As a writer, we definitely have to be organized. We need to know where can we find our materials. And so that way, if we need to replace them, we can replace them. Or if we need to get more, we can get more. And we're not wasting time running around the house looking for it. We can get down to business with writing. So I would say the items that you need to get started for our writer's workshop would be some paper or a notebook, your pencil, your pen, and bring your creative mind because that's where the stories begin. They always start here and then we put them down on paper and then something magical happens. So we honestly cannot wait to launch Writer's Workshop with you guys to see the creative things that you come up with and the awesome stories that you guys are going to write. So make sure that you gather up all your materials and you have them ready in your special spot for tomorrow when we come back. And tomorrow we are going to discuss finding a nice quiet spot at home where we can get our ideas at and get things going and write our fun creative stories. So we cannot wait to see what you guys come up with during Writer's Workshop, and happy writing.